This is MPB Think Radio. Mississippi is our mission.
Welcome back to Next Stop, Mississippi. Before we hit the road, we're going to hit that pavement. It's cool now. There's no more sun, so the pavement ain't like super hot like when you were a kid and you had to stand out there and wait on the ice cream man to get your ice cream order and your feet was burning and you were tapping around. Now you can actually stand out on the asphalt and wait on the ice cream man. So let me welcome my traveling partners who are hitting this pavement with me. Java Chapman is on the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Yeah, I'm here, and it's a beautiful Friday.
It is a beautiful Friday.
Yes.
And via Zoom, the beautiful one himself, Kamel King, is here.
The bald-head wonder.
The bald-headed wonder.
Even from Zoom, that bald head is smooth.
Oh my gosh.
That bald head is smooth from Zoom. So yeah, Kamel, what you been up to? We miss you.
I miss you guys so much. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, yes, I have missed y'all. I will be back in the studio next Friday. I've just been on the mend and gosh, I miss you guys so much. And thanks for that, Java. For that shiny bald head joke. I try to keep it up, brother.
I don't know. Kamel, I don't know why he's teasing because he got a shiny bald one himself.
But see,
no,
he
keep it fresh.
It wasn't a tease. It was a compliment. My brother look good. He got the nice bald head.
He does.
I could big him up.
He does.
I can big my brother up.
Thank you, my brother.
Okay.
I try to keep it smooth.
Well, speaking of smooth, I think this is going to be a really, really smooth weekend as it relates to events and things happening around the state. Java, you got anything coming up? You getting into Saturday?
Saturday, I'm getting into what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Cruisin Clinton, Miss what's it, Grand Marshal?
Yeah,
Grand Marshal.
Grand Marshal.
I take it one day at a time, and then I have the alarm wake me up and tell me, hey, this is what you're doing today.
Yes.
I mean, Germaine only went from, being a panelist and hosting a panel at one of the world's biggest book festivals, with superstars and things, to now being a grand marshal, weekend to weekend, grace to grace, glory to glory.
Let me tell you something. I have never in my life fathomed things like this would happen in a month, as well as long as even like my lifetime. I've never been, like I told everybody, voted prom queen, homecoming court, none of that. I've never rode in the back of nothing and waved at anybody. And so this will be pretty awesome. And then, yeah, that moderator thing was really, really great time at the Mississippi Book Festival 10-year anniversary. So, yeah, it's a whirlwind right now, Kamel. It's a whirlwind of things happening.
I'll say if you needed to see what somebody's season looks like, just look at Germaine.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a season for sure.
And the thing about it, Germaine, and I know we say it a lot, but it's just your season. You put in so much work. You're such a wonderful hearted person. You take care of everybody. I mean, you have been working at your craft for now 20 years. I mean, you don't even halfway look 20 years old, but you have been doing this non-stop.
Just call me 19.
There you go. So now it's your season.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm feeling seasonal. I'm feeling in season. Speaking of season, before we get into our talk with our friend Cruisin Craig from Cruisin the Coast, let's talk about the season of after Labor Day and why I'm wearing white after it. This is a rule that I have that, it's kind of like a rule that everybody kind of follows, maybe doesn't. You're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day is the rule, right? Kamel, Java, do y'all agree?
I don't subscribe to that crap.
I don't really subscribe to that, but I understand.
Yeah, I subscribe. I really was, hard pressed, like no white purses, no white shoes. Like I would really kill the white. But today, I am in all white for one person, and it's to remember him and to celebrate him. And Java's on board with it as well. So Java has on a white T-shirt. But this white day. It's a whiteout day for Frankie Beverly from Mays, featuring Frankie Beverly. They're doing it all over nationally. Everybody's wearing white in commemoration of Frankie Beverly. And I am a big Frankie Beverly fan. Two artists that I really, really do love from my childhood that I had to listen to all the time, Stevie Wonder and Frankie Beverly and Mays. And so today I'm in all white from head to toe.
Let me see your feet.
It's my feet. I can't get them up there. But it's my Puma white sneakers. It's my Puma whites. It's my Puma white sneakers up there. So yeah, I can't get up there. I can't get my feet up there, but that's what I've got on today. So yeah, just shouts out to Maze. And I hear you, Java. I hear you.
Just a little bit. We don't want any strikes.
I know.
We're live
Kamel's
streaming.
going to save us. He's our entertainment lawyer. But shout out to just everybody who loves Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. They did a beautiful mock funeral in New Orleans that had thousands.
But Frankie Beverly is just quintessential Black experience.
Yeah.
Like, he has been a part of my life and a lot of Black Americans' lives since we have been around.
That's
I
right.
mean, family reunion to funeral to
That's
just
right.
a weekend cleanup.
That's right.
You know, Frankie Beverly is on the playlist, and that cannot be understated by any stretch of the imagination.
You
Frankie
just about
Beverly,
can't have any event without playing Frankie Beverly and Maze.
That is
right.
and that is the truth. That is the truth.
Yeah, you cannot have any event. And you know where we're going to play Frankie Beverly and Maze when we get there?
Where?
It's the 28th Annual Cruisin the Coast.
But wait, Germaine, before you move on from Frankie Beverly, I got to just say, when he passed and I consulted with my dad had done a few concerts with him and promoted him and said he was a wonderful man, wonderful spirit. So he actually met him. And when you meet somebody who is at that echelon and still leaves his spirit behind, that's a special person. And also locally, I want to send a big shout out and rest in peace to Chalmers Davis, who passed. Chalmers was a renowned pianist and keyboard. He played with everybody. I mean, Chalmers was a beautiful man, and he passed on, as well as Big Johnny of Big Money Sound. Johnny did sound for decades for all kinds of events throughout the state. Big part of, I've known him since I was born. He's done Jackson Music Awards, Fair Street Festivals, all kind of stuff. He passed on. So I want to make sure our local people get those props too.
That's right. Some heavy hitters have left us in recent weeks. And so, yeah, you're right about that, Kamel. Let's pay commemoration to them as well. And then, of course, you've got some of those big names like Tito Jackson and James Earl Jones. And, it's been some heavyweights that we've lost over
just
the past.
Just a reminder to hug your people.
Yeah,
call
hug
your
folks.
people.
Hug your folks. We all on borrowed time. I was talking about that last night. But we're going to move on from borrowed time. And we're going to go on some time that we got. It is Cruisin the Coast time. It's the 28th Annual Cruisin the Coast, America's largest block party, happening October 5th through the 13th. And on the line with us is our friend, Cruisin Craig, to tell us, now get this, y'all. There's some new events being added. So he's going to tell us about this year's events and those new cruising editions. Cruisin Craig, welcome back to the show.
Hey now, good morning. How y'all doing?
I love you, Craig. He has the best.
Good to be back with y'all.
Man,
good to be back with y'all.
It's good to be back with you. Let me tell you about the hardest working man on the coast, Craig.
That's the reputation I like to have, yes.
Right, Craig. All right, you might as well go on and let us know. Cruisin the Coast 2024 is starting soon, October 5th now. If you see the 6th, Craig's telling me there's a new event on October 5th. Craig, let everybody know what they can expect this year.
Right. Yeah, officially Cruisin the Coast is the 6th through the 13th, as you mentioned. But we do have a new event this year that's actually going to be on Saturday, October the 5th. and this is something fantastic. It's called the Grand Slam Jam.
Mm-hmm.
It's a collaboration between the Biloxi Baseball Shuckers and the Ground Zero Blues Club here in Biloxi, and they are doing an all-day concert at Keesler Federal Park, which is the home of the Shuckers. Going to be an all-day concert. It's going to feature some big names from across the Pearl River over there, Tab Benoit and Amanda Shaw, and our very own Chapel Hart is going to be there. Yeah,
nice.
We're excited about that. And other great names like Tim Duggar, Rockin' Doopsy, some other people going to be there. It's going to be a fantastic event, just a fantastic event in that beautiful ballpark down there in Biloxi. And the next new thing that we have is we're going to have a bottle of bourbon with a classic car and the Cruisin the Coast logo on it. It is a double oak barreled Crittenden Distillery bourbon, going to be sold at the Pass Bottle Shop in Pass Christian starting Monday. And this is bourbon that was aged in 2 different barrels, taken from one, put into another, and then bottled. And they're only producing 300 bottles of this. So beginning Monday morning, if you're a collector or an aficionado, you need to get out to the Pass Bottle Shop in Pass Christian and get one of those. For the first time ever in Cruisin the Coast history, in 28 years, we're going to have some seminars.
Come on, Cruisin, you're going to learn something.
Yeah, well, we hope so. Our longtime friends at PPG Paints are sponsoring some paint seminars with a guy's name is Charlie Hutton. You may not recognize the name, but he was the painter on the TV show American Hot Rods with Boyd Coddington.
Okay.
He was Boyd's painter. So Charlie's going to come down. He'll be at the Biloxi Block Party Wednesday, and then Thursday he's doing 2 paint seminars at our swap meet. So that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. That way people can stop just painting those things on their own and they come out raggedy looking.
Well, we're not going to say nothing about that. But maybe they can get them a little less raggedy and a little more shiny looking.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know.
That's right. Put that Sherwin-Williams up. You ain't supposed to use that on the car.
No. But I've seen it done. I've seen a brush-painted car before, and it wasn't half bad. And, years ago, we used to have a relationship with the Gulfport Speedway or Gulfport Dragway. Mm-hmm. We've gotten a relationship back with them, and we're going back in time with the Gulf Coast Nationals. And car people know what a gasser is. You've kind of seen them. They're kind of jacked up and high in the front. They were very popular in the 50s and early 60s.
Okay.
Well, Gulfport Dragway is going to be recreating the 1967 Gulf Coast Nationals drag racing.
What?
Yeah, and this group coming in to do it, the group coming in to do the show is strict.
Okay.
They insist the cars have the appropriate colors, the decals. You can't have a late model fuel injected engine in there. You got to have a carbureted engine. So we're turning back the clock to 1967. Way before you were born and stuff. Germaine,
That's right.
Being only 19.
I know. That's what they tell me I am today.
Yeah. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat for car people. That's a big deal. Since our 25th anniversary a few years ago, we did a Super Saturday concert out at Hollywood Casino in Bay St. Louis. Mm-hmm. Well, we're expanding that as well. Friday night, Hollywood Casino is going to host another outdoor concert featuring the Molly Ringwalds. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And, and then Super Saturday is still on the books, the last Saturday, or the only Saturday, actually, of Cruisin the Coast. And that concert out at Hollywood works very well. And earlier we're talking about some of the big names we've lost this year. Mm-hmm. Well, we lost Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, Lord.
You know, and he's a Mississippi son.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
we brought in a band called the Caribbean Chillers, and they're going to do a Jimmy Buffett tribute show out at Hollywood Casino Saturday night. We're calling it the Parrot Head Cruisers Party.
Awesome, y'all. Good way to.
And that concert is absolutely free.
Good way to
on
pay
that
tribute.
Super Saturday night. Yeah, we think so.
Nice.
We think so. And it doesn't hurt that we have an office full of parrot heads here in Cruisin the Coast anyway. So, you know.
Right. That's awesome.
So, you know, in addition to all the other great things we do and concerts and live entertainment and casino entertainment, we've got those things that we just talked about that we're adding to the schedule. You know, we try and shake it up every once in a while, and we've got a good lineup this year.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it, Craig. Now, what coerced you to want to add more days to this? Like, you ain't got enough to do, Craig.
Well, you know... When we were approached by the Shuckers and Ground Zero, and they presented this and told us who they had on the hook to come here, how can you not?
Right. You're right. I mean, the turnout is that good, right?
Like I said, Tab Benoit Chapelhart, Amanda Shaw, Tim Duggar, Taj Ferrant, Rockin' Doopsie Jr., Bonarama, Leilani Kilgore, you know, and it's an all-day event out at the ballpark. You can come and go as you please. You know, details about where to get tickets and stuff like that through the Biloxi Shuckers, and all of our events, actually, are on our website, cruisinthecoast.com.
Right. Kamel, you got anything to ask him?
We got a complete schedule on there as well.
Craig.
Hey, Craig, can you hear Kamel?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I wanted to ask is, you know, your event is such, I want to say, if not the top, in the top three tourism draws for the state throughout the year, tourism dollars, the amount of people it brings from all over the country, as well as probably some international guests. And every time I go, I am just blown away with the amount of people, the amount of cars, the organizing of it. When you started doing this, did you have any idea that it would blow up to be this much of a haul and a pull for the state of Mississippi?
Well, you know, I wasn't in on the ground floor with Cruisin. I've been here since 2009. But a lot of our board of directors and that are all the same people. But no. You know, last year we eclipsed 10,000 registered vehicles for the first time ever. And I will tell you, we were on track to be pretty darn close to that again this year. We've got 8,255 vehicles registered already for this year.
Wow.
When we open registration up again on October the 7th, we'll take in another, 12 to 1,600. We never know till they show up. But we're going to be flirting with 10 grand again. I'm preparing for 10,000 people this year.
What? Come on now. It's going to happen too, Craig.
I hope so.
It's going to happen.
That's a lot of people, but boy, that's a lot of cars to see.
Right.
And we're very fortunate. We have a good following of people. And for 5 years in a row, we've been voted the best car event in the country on a USA Today readers polls.
Okay.
So we think we're doing something right with this little car show.
No, you're doing it right. You're doing it right, Craig.
We hope so. We sure hope so.
Right.
And look, we talked about some things we're doing new this year, but we got to change, if you give me a minute, that we want to talk about. Because of construction out at Centennial Plaza, they're doing their thing and they're improving and growing. We won't have access to spectator parking where it normally is, right off of Arkansas Avenue. And this is just for spectators, okay?
Right.
So any of the spectators who want to come and see Cruise Central, hang out under the oak, look at the fine car, grab some T-shirts or what have you, we're going to have plenty signage out, and we're asking spectators to park at Hardy Court Shopping Center in their parking lot, and that's on Courthouse Road in Gulfport, just a few blocks away from Centennial Plaza. And Cruisin the Coast and the Coast Transit Authority will have buses running all day from Cruisin Monday through Cruisin Sunday, and it's absolutely free. And we'll get you to Cruise Central and back.
Okay, that sounds great. So, I mean, it sounds even better because now you don't have to walk.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And, so that bus will bring you in and drop you off right at the beautiful fountain at Centennial Plaza. Walk right past the cars, come on over, like I said, grab yourself something to eat and buy some T-shirts and look at all the cars, Right. But, again, spectator parking at Hardy Court Shopping Center with free transportation.
That's right. I love it. I love it, Craig. I love it. And I can't wait till we come down there to see you. I'm so excited to come down there.
Oh, yes. Can't wait to see you guys again. It's always fun.
I cannot wait, Craig. If anybody, of course, you've got the website. If anybody wants more information, is there any way else they can contact you, Craig?
Well, we ask them to go to the website first and look at the newsletter that's on there, look at the schedule that's on there. Oh, one thing they're going to see on there as well, Mississippi Gulf Fresh Seafood has come back as our presenting sponsor this year. And you may remember from last year, that means free shrimp.
Come on now. Okay,
shrimp, girl, I'm telling you. And on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Mississippi Gulf Fresh Seafood will be giving out samples of, the sweetest, the best natural resource we have here on the Gulf Coast and in the state of Mississippi. From 9 to 11 and then 1 to 4, you can sample some of that Gulf Fresh shrimp out there.
Okay.
See what it's all about. We know what it's about. But like you said, we got people come in from 43, 45 states, foreign countries. They come in from all over the place.
Right. Right.
So we're trying to educate them on the benefits of eating Mississippi Gulf Fresh seafood. And once you taste this seafood that's boiled by the cooking crew out there, you're not going to want nothing else.
I'm coming with cocktail sauce in tow.
Oh, you don't even have to bring. They got cocktail sauce and lemons, man. I like my shrimp with just a little squeeze of lemon on it. I'm real simple with it.
That's right, Craig. I can't wait.
That's true. And but they're going to have cocktail sauce and lemons and be boiling up some of that fresh shrimp right there at Cruise Central at Centennial Plaza. So we invite all these people to come on out. We know we're the seafood capital of the world. Come and experience it for yourself.
That's right. And I'm glad I used to live in the seafood capital of the world, right there in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Fresh, never frozen.
Yeah.
Fresh, never frozen. That's right.
Always.
That's right.
Always.
Craig,
Always.
I am so excited. We're coming down. We're going to have a great time with you at Cruisin Central.
Always.
We're stopping by the Vicari Auto Auction while we're down there too, Craig.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to do that, and we're going to go by the
Yeah.
aquarium. We're going to possibly pet a dolphin while we're there, Craig.
All right.
So we've got a lineup, Craig. Craig, thank you so much for telling us about this year's Cruisin the Coast festivities. I mean, 28 years. Congratulations on y'all's birthday.
Thanks. Look, we sure appreciate it. We're looking forward to having you guys down. We can't wait to see you and talk to your audience again at Cruisin the Coast.
That's right, Craig. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Craig. It's time for us to take a break. See you, Craig. Hold on tight, because when we return, we're checking out what's happening around your neck of the woods. This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. What can you do with the MPB radio app? Listen live, hear local news, view the schedule, make a contribution, listen to shows on demand, and interact with social media. Get the app for your smartphone now. What's your favorite type of music? The old standards? Country? A specific type of jazz? Maybe you love classical. In addition to Thinkin' Radio Reading Service, we broadcast MPB Music Radio. Listen live to essential and emerging artists from your HD radio, our app, or from mpbonline.org.
I'm Peter O'Dowd. States like New York and Illinois have put limits on the use of cash bail. For lawmakers, it's a balancing act, deciding who gets out of jail before trial.
The goal is really to say we don't want poor people in jail who are low risk to languish there, and at the same time, the serial killer or whatever, no matter how much money you have, we're going to deny bail.
That's next time on Here and Now.
Today at noon on MPB Think Radio. This is MPB Think Radio. Mississippi is our mission.
You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Germaine Flood, in with my traveling partners Java Chapman and Kamel King with Visit Mississippi. And here's what's happening around your neck of the woods. So Java and I just came back from MPB on the Move, Kamel. We were able to stop in Starkville, and we went to Grenada, and we did a little fiesta in another city that I'm gonna mention in a second.
Well, I need to mention these broccoli bites from Harvey's. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. Yeah, we'll stop. We were on the move. We were MPB on the move. We had a nice event at Harvey's in Starkville. Go Dogs! Even though I'm I love all day, every day, but. The broccoli bites. Just want to put that out there.
Java loves these broccoli bites. This is the second time I've been to a Harvey's. This is the second time I've been to a Harvey's with him in a totally different city. We've gone to 2 different Harveys, and he tasted the broccoli bites at the first one, and I think that was all he ate the whole night. And then he did it again in Starkville.
The broccoli bites.
Are they that good? They're that good?
Loves them. He loves them.
Wow.
Around me, they're dangerous. They're lethal. I need to seek assistance when the broccoli bites are in the building. I can't control myself. I can't help it.
I think if you see broccoli bites, pat Java down, because there is a napkin in his pocket with like 3 of them in there. Pat him down. So we went to Harvey's in Starkville, right, Java?
Yeah, that was the Harvey's in Starkville. The first one, I think, the Harvey's in Tupelo. It was right after the Elvis Festival.
That's it. So we've been to 2 Harveys, but Starkville now, that Harvey's is in the city now that's been voted best small southern town on USA's Today's list.
Stark Vegas?
Wow. Number 1.
Wow.
Best southern small town, number 1. And it's saying with just a population over 24,000, Starkville managed to make the cut and beat out every other small town in the South. And then let's just name the losers. No.
The non-Starkville cities.
The non-Mississippi cities. We win.
We can name them.
We win. Let's do a top 5. We won't do the whole list. Following us, Starkville, Mississippi, is Batesville, Arkansas, Thomasville, Georgia, West Monroe, Louisiana, and Maysville, Kentucky.
So I've only heard of West Monroe. The rest of them, I don't know where they are. But I guess that's why they're small towns.
Yeah, that's why they're small towns.
Small towns.
Yep. There was a town in Tennessee, Seaverville, Tennessee, that made it. But we made it for sure. Starkville, congratulations. You are the best small southern town in the South, as USA Today puts it.
Shout out to USA Today.
Out to Stark Vegas.
Right. So shout out to Stark Vegas. We just came back from there, and we went to the Cotton District, and I got to see all the nice little buildings and stuff. It's nice.
And to throw a little salt out there.
Yeah.
Are they going to win this weekend? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. We'd have to ask somebody who knows.
They have not been winning.
Where's Lacey?
Don't hate me, Bulldog fans.
Well, Lacey's like, I'm a Bama girl. So,
that was a nice impression.
Did I do a good
That
one?
was on point.
I'm a Bama girl. That's Lacey.
Here she comes.
Look, there she is, looking like a straight Bama girl. Okay, so next up on our What's Happening Around Your Neck of the Woods, USA Today has named the best bars in America. Best Bars in America 2024.
Wow.
There were 27 spots on the list, and they don't have them numbered, so we can't claim we've got the top spot or number 3 or anything. But we did make the list inside of the 27, and that is the Apothecary at Brent's Drugs in Jackson. Has anybody gone? I've never gone.
Yeah, that's the.
Come on, Germaine.
I've never gone.
I think it's technically a speakeasy. Because
what is that?
It's behind Brent's Drugs is the front facing restaurant, but if you go to the back,
A speakeasy.
You can go to the Apothecary.
Yes.
I love the name Speakeasy. I've heard of it, but I didn't know what it meant. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna use that inside of my regular vocabulary. Speakeasy.
Speak easy. You gotta go.
I be speaking hard. I speak hard, so I would love to speak easy.
Wait a minute, you speak hard. I don't think that's how that goes.
I know, it probably doesn't, but I'm going to figure out that definition and really use it. I'm going to really use that. But located in Jackson's historic Fondren neighborhood, Brent's Drugs is a classic drugstore that's been around since 1946 and serves ice cream favorites, milkshakes, and diner comfort foods. Now, I have been to Brent's Drugs, but not the Apothecary maybe, but that's not the only thing that's special about them. Toward the back is an entrance to the bar called the Apothecary, which is why I've never gone, which occupies the space where the pharmacy storeroom used to be. And the Apothecary is one of the most popular bars in Jackson and a place to be for a fun night out with friends or just a quick stop after work drink if you need one. The bartenders specialize in classic-inspired cocktails such as the Adult Swim, a Caribbean Negroni with banana rum, and coconut Campari. So that's it. They win the list of best bars in America, 27. Shout out.
And Germaine, you were right there at Brent's Drugs, and you didn't know it was.
Didn't nobody tell me there was a door in the back? There's a back door back there. Go back there. But I did walk around and take in some of what's inside of Brent's Drugs because it's kind of interesting when you go in there. So shout out to the Apothecary. Oh, here's what else is happening around your neck of the woods. 2024 Cruisin Clinton Car Show.
Oh, that little thing.
That Cruisin Clinton Car Show. So here's the cool thing about Coach and I grand marshaling Cruisin Clinton Car Show and Parade this year. You will be able to, all of our listeners will be able to listen live Saturday after Coach and I get out of the parade, out of the car of being Grand Marshal. We'll sit down at the table. We'll do a full live broadcast right there, and then you can either call in, you can stand there and ask your questions live to Coach if you want to, but it's a whole live thing with Coach Charlie and I right after the parade where we're Grand Marshals. And then here's the kicker. This is the one I like. I get to choose my favorite car and award them with an award in my name as Grand Marshal.
Oh, wow.
And Coach gets to choose his favorite car and award it in his name as Grand Marshal. So there will be some awardees, and I'm bringing a little swag for the winners. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty dope. And I'm going to be in white again tomorrow. So if you're looking for me, Germaine's in white on the top of a car waving like Queen Elizabeth.
Riding in yet.
That's where I'll be. And then, of course, you can ask Coach live, those questions live to him. But held the third Saturday in September, Cruisin Clinton is one of Central Mississippi's premier car shows. The annual car show welcomes car enthusiasts from all over the state. Vintage and classic cars parade through the city of Clinton and park for the show, located right there in historic Old Town. So meet us, Main Street, Clinton, Mississippi. We'll be in front of the Town Hall.
Is it City Hall?
City Hall. We'll be in front of City Hall in Clinton, broadcasting live. Here's what else is happening around your neck of the woods. This is a good one. This one reminds me of my grandmother, and God rest her soul, I love her. But this is a canning and preserving jelly class. And my grandmama used to can and preserve, and then when she couldn't do it anymore, my aunts kind of took over and things like that, some of my great aunts. But we love it. Like muscadine jellies and plum jellies and apricot jellies and any other kind of jelly you can jelly, they would jelly it. And and I used to tell my grandmama, I was like, because grandma said, people come over and somebody had gotten a jar of jelly for they baby. I said, children don't need jarred jellies. Not like, canned and preserved jar jellies. Like, you go buy children like Smuckers or something like that. Like, this stuff with the metal top on it, this is for adults.
Upper echelon.
This is upper echelon crust. Children will not. Right. I mean, they just don't. They're not going to be like, this is good.
Appreciate it.
They're not going to appreciate that. So yeah, only adults can eat jarred and canned jellies.
Oh God!
I don't know why that's a thing.
Sorry, kids.
I know. Sorry, kids.
Eat all of the chemicals in the Smuckers.
Right. Got to do what I did. Man up. No.
Yeah. Right.
It was straight store brand. Monday, September 23rd, this class will be going on at the Workforce Development Center room. This is going to be at Meridian Community College. For more questions, you can contact them at 601-482-7445. But if you've ever wanted to learn canning and preserving jellies, this is the class for you. And then here is our two of our last final what's happening around your neck of the woods. Eupora Chainsaws and Art Festival. That 4-day chainsaw carving competition, that's going to start Wednesday, September the 25th and run through Saturday the 28th. But Java and I and Kamel, you're going to have to go on Facebook, mpbonline.org, or I may shoot you these pictures because you can't see them from where you're sitting. But Java and I, on the way from Starkville to Grenada during the MPB on the Move, GPS threw us around.
Yeah, we technically kind of got lost.
We got lost, right?
Oh.
And GPS kind of threw us around. Java's so good. He's like, we're just going to keep going. It'll put us back on. And so when it did, we ended up in Eupora. And Java's like, I wasn't paying attention. Java goes, yeah, I wonder, Eupora, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, wait, where's the wood? Where are the wood structures? Take me there right now. And so I called Janet Cook, who's over the economic and development out there. And Janet sent, I can't remember his name.
I'm going to call him Little Rico.
Little Rico, because he had Rico on his tag. And Little Rico came out and he showed us around. He gave us a tour of a lot of the different structures. We went to the art park downtown, and then we went to the old train depot and saw some structures out there as well. And we took pictures. And if you're watching the live stream right now, you'll see a few of those photos of me and Java sitting on the wood structures, and I'm hugging a wood dog. His name was George. They love that dog. And so they made him in the wood to commemorate him. So I'm hugging the wood dog. Java's hugging a wood raccoon. It's so cute. It's so cute. We're like big kids out there. But that 4-day chainsaw carving is going to get started September 25th and end the 28th. And that's all right there in Eupora, Mississippi. It's free to attend as well. Christmas items laying around the house. You think that they might be worth something? Mississippi Antiques around.
And some gnomes.
Right, and some gnomes, some Christmas gnomes. This special holiday airing in December is encouraged for antique enthusiasts to bring holiday treasures like vintage ornaments, retro decorations, snow globes, figurines, and tree toppers to be appraised. You never know what it could be worth. I saw a blanket get appraised for $15,000. So again, you never know what it can be worth. If I could tell you more about that, they had 10 of those.
What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He had 10 of those blankets like that.
$250,000 in blankets.
I'm not even fibbing. Yeah.
Them so valuable.
I don't know. I think it was the artist who had sewn the blankets, or who owned the blankets. Were they stitched
together by Santa Claus's reindeer?
No. No, but he.
God.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to him. He works here. No, he's one of our husbands. Yeah.
All the business.
I'm trying not to put it out there, but I am on accident. Okay, so the appraisal ticket will get you right there. You'll get in. You'll be appraised for that. You'll get food and cocktails, a membership to MPB, including passport, and an MPB keepsake holiday ornament, and a little party, because we be partying during these as well. So that's the Mississippi Antique Showcase Holiday Edition, filming October 10th. Sign up right now. It's time for us to take another break, and on the other side, it's a final stop to check out the 40th Annual WellsFest, Jackson's original music festival, happening September 28th. You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. Humor, stories, news, music. Our weekend lineup has it all. Tune in to enjoy the relaxed sound of the weekends on MPB Think Radio.
The newest episode of the 10-Minute Timeout is available.
Outright. I try to do it for people that don't really want to hear all of that. Old ladies listening, mothers listening, they don't care nothing about that. So that's why I just started cutting up with it.
Listen to all episodes at mpbonline.org or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Radio Reading Service of Mississippi provides print-impaired Mississippians with news, information, and entertainment. To learn more or to see if you qualify, call 601-432-6301.
This is MPB Think Radio, Mississippi Public Broadcasting.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Germaine, flood in with my traveling partners Java and Kamel King with Visit Mississippi. Kamel, our next guest who's in here right now, Miss Brenda. Miss Brenda says she remembers seeing you at the marker ceremony at Hyland Mouse.
Yes.
I don't know if he's back on the line yet. He might be slipping back in shortly. But yeah, hey,
yes,
Kamel.
That was a wonderful event at Hyland Mile.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Miss Brenda from Logo Store USA said she saw you there.
Miss Brenda, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Kamel?
Great. Wasn't that a wonderful event memorializing Hyland Mile?
It was so richly deserved, too.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
It was. Now, for our final stop of the day, though, you already heard her. We're here to check out the 40th Annual WellsFest, Jackson's original music festival, happening September 28th, and with Logo Store USA and with WellsFest. And Miss Brenda has brought a guest with us. Miss Brenda, tell me who this lovely, because she's got energy and I love her.
She does. She has as much energy as you and me put together.
I know, right? Okay.
Yeah. But she's with Wells United Methodist Church.
Cool. So there's another king in the building. There's another king.
Which it's Keen, K-E-E-N.
Oh, Keen.
Yes,
like,
yes.
okay, like Keen.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like
Keen,
the
Keen,
shoe.
Keen. Like the shoe.
Yeah,
Keen.
like that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, Brenda and Pastor Sue, thank you both for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
We're excited
you
to be
both.
here.
You're welcome.
You already know. Tell them what they can expect from this year.
Oh, this
40th
year.
annual. I mean, it's a birthday.
You know, WellsFest is the original family music festival, and we are celebrating 40 years. And this year, our beneficiary is WellsFest Cares.
Right.
And it is a 501c run by the Community Foundation of Mississippi. And those funds are used for musicians in time of need.
Right.
We've had hundreds and hundreds of musicians play for WellsFest for free every year for 40 years. And a lot of them are kind of aging out, like, not me, but some people are.
You're so young. You ain't aging out of nowhere.
So anyway, it's to give back to them in their time of need, whether it's a medical emergency or we've done some end-of-life expenses and that type thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is wonderful.
Are we bringing the pets back this year?
The pets will be there, and we had cats in the pet parade last year, and the cats are coming back too.
How do you bring? Do you leash a cat?
I actually wore my cat on my T-shirt, and so her face was on the front and her rear end was on the back, and it was perfect. It was the best day. So she got to be in the parade too, and she should have won, but we had some judges that were just a little biased.
Yeah, because Mama had T-shirts. Ain't no way y'all shouldn't have won, Pastor
I was
Sue.
ready.
Talk about some of the entertainment that will be at WellsFest. I hear For Washington is supposed to be there.
Yes,
There's some great friends of mine, and they are wonderful.
Yeah, they're good friends of the show.
Yeah, I've heard they're great.
They're amazing.
Yeah, I haven't heard them yet, but I'm excited to hear them.
Yeah, what else y'all got on the lineup
You're
for
gonna
that?
be blown away.
We have got a whole list of folks. Jamie and Warren Ertl are coming. That's actually Brenda's niece. So
That's
she'll
right,
be
and
there.
her husband.
Carson Stanford will be there. New Bourbon Street Jazz Band, the Jackson Gypsies, who are always fun. Raphael Sims, of course, is playing.
Okay.
We love Raphael. The Smokies, they're a younger group for our younger crowd. They're going to be there. The Blue Mountain Band and the Patrick Harkins Band will all be there. And then I have heard through the grapevine that the Vamps might be showing up too.
Come on
so
now.
I believe so.
We're excited.
I believe so.
We
This
can't wait.
is good stuff. This is
Yes.
good stuff. I
Yes.
want to go into the basis of why WellsFest is what it is. Talk about, the mission of WellsFest.
Well, the mission of WellsFest is an outreach ministry of Wells Church, and it's to support nonprofits in our area while having a great family festival.
Mm-hmm.
And all the proceeds go to our beneficiary, which is different for each year.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's just a way for us to give back to the community.
Right. I love it. How is the turnout every year?
Great. Yes.
It really is.
Yeah, it really is.
I seen it. Lakeland is packed.
Yes.
Our new pastor came in and said, "What do you do in case of rain?" I said, "Oh, ye of little faith. We've only had rain come 1 year at 3:30, so."
And then I guess we just dance in it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I'm the type to pack a poncho, and so I'm always ready.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I pack a lot of ponchos, and I'm like the poncho woman. And they're like, I have nothing, and I'm like, wait, I've got a poncho.
I'm going to come see you if it rains.
Yeah, you must
I'll
see
come
me.
see
You
you.
must see me. Miss Brenda, let them know about what else is going on with WellsFest this year.
We're going to have a virtual auction of goods and services with local merchants, the items they've donated,
Okay.
and it's going to be online. So you'll be able to start the bidding, I believe, on the 24th. Does that sound
Yep.
right? It'll be an online bid, and but at the festival, I wanted to mention too that starting at 7:00, there'll be
In the morning.
yes,
Oh.
there'll be a fun run.
Pastor Sue's not going to go to that event. No.
I'll be getting ready still.
Yeah. There's going to be a fun run that'll be right there at the park too.
Okay.
And then the pet parade starts at 9:30.
Okay.
And then music starts at 10, and we'll have vendors. We'll have food trucks. There'll be a plant sale, and just more music than you've ever wanted to hear. It'll be great. Great, all day long. So
That will be good stuff. Kamel, you got anything to add to him or ask him?
Well, WellsFest has just been a mainstay every year for people to go to. And, it's one of those things where if you don't do anything, you're going to take your whole family there. So, I wanted to know, what is the mission of the church, and what made the church come up with, a wonderful festival to help out the nonprofits instead of, the traditional things, because this is such a non-traditional, wonderful way where families can come enjoy themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, our tagline at Wells is loving, caring, and sharing. And so WellsFest is a part of that loving, caring, and sharing. You may be familiar with an old former pastor named Reverend Keith Tonkel, and he was the pastor of Wells for 40-ish years, longer than I've been alive, I will say. Anyway, Reverend Keith started this first WellsFest, and he started it to give back, to get the community together, to have something free and fun and worthwhile that also benefited our community in other ways post-festival financially.
Awesome.
So we love that the funds don't come back to us.
Right.
They go back into the community and into the city that we love.
That's
so
awesome. And
we're
the
excited.
community in the city really do rally around this event. Like I said, Lakeland Drive is packed out.
Yes.
Where can they get more information about where they need to go, maybe parking, the address, the times, and all of that? Is there a website they can visit?
WellsFest.org.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to volunteer, that's a great place to volunteer as well. Just check it out, wellsfest.org.
Perfect.
Excuse me, and volunteer there or
Perfect.
donate to the event.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, if anybody needs community hours, it's a good way to come in and get it. And you can register online to sign up to work the day of the festival.
Okay. Good stuff. I love this.
Nice.
Miss Brenda, I love you coming by. Me and Miss Brenda got
I love you
history.
too.
So it's almost like my auntie coming
Yeah.
through. When Miss Brenda comes by, it's just like my auntie's coming in.
That's right.
I love this. Pastor Sue, you are great. I'm just so glad you're over the church now as pastor. I cannot wait. You make me want to go to the church as fun as you are.
Anytime.
You really
it's
do.
Always fun.
You really do. So nice. I love it. Pastor Sue and Brenda, thank you so much for telling us about this year's 40th annual WellsFest happening right here next door to us.
That's right.
I mean, we can walk.
It's at Jamie Fowler Boyle Park. If you want to walk or run, starts at 7, pep parade at 9:30. Fun and music all the way to 4:30.
That's right. Y'all, it's going to be going down out there. We've come to the end of another great trip. We want to thank you for riding shotgun and today's guests, Cruisin Craig, Brenda Ferguson, and Pastor Sue for joining us. To submit an event or find out more information about these and what's happening around your neck of the woods, Kamel, you got some gifts here too. You got to get back so you can get these gifts. Click the community tab to view SIP events or email events@mpbonline.org. Next Stop Mississippi is produced by yours truly. For Java Chapman and Kamel King with Visit Mississippi, I'm Germaine Flood. Y'all better be at Cruisin Clinton tomorrow, 9 a.m. It's Southern Remedy for Women up next. And join us next Friday at 10 a.m. for another great trip here on Next Stop Mississippi. We want to hear from you. Use the Talk to Us button on our MPB app to record a voice message anytime, day or night.
Hey, Deep South Dining. Need some help cooking my grits.
Autocorrect. Why is my car making this noise?
Your favorite show host can address your questions and comments on air without you having to call in or wait on hold. Download the MPB Public Media app and tap the Talk to Us button for a chance to be featured on your favorite MPB Think Radio show.
This forecast is underwritten by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. Smarter, better